It's just past 6 a.m. The house is quiet. The light peeks through the curtains, and you're sitting at the edge of your bed, staring at the floor, trying to find the strength to begin another day. Your legs feel heavy. Your thoughts are cloudy. And even after a full night's rest, your body still whispers, "I'm tired." If this feels familiar, please know you're not alone. So many people over 65 wake up like this every morning. No loud symptoms, no diagnosis. Just that quiet, stubborn feeling that something inside you is slowly slowing down. It's easy to think, this is just part of getting older, but what if it's not? What if your fatigue, your stiffness, your foggy memory aren't caused by your age at all, but by what you're not doing in the first 5 minutes after waking up? Think about it. Your body just spent 7 to 8 hours doing its deepest healing work. But the moment you open your eyes, it's like a delicate system reboots. And what you do in the next 5 minutes can either support it or accidentally sabotage it. You don't need a gym. You don't need expensive supplements. You don't even need a perfect routine. You just need a few small habits, done consistently, that quietly tell your body, "I'm ready to take care of you today." Because when you start your morning with the right message, your whole body listens, and it remembers. You may be 65, 75, even 85, but if you can give yourself just 5 quiet minutes each morning, you can absolutely live with more strength, more clarity, and more freedom for decades to come. Yes, decades. This isn't some hopeful thinking, it's science. Neurologists, geriatric doctors, and longevity researchers all agree. The way you begin your day has a powerful ripple effect on your brain, your muscles, your heart, and even your immune system. And it doesn't take hours of effort. It's not about perfection. It's about precision. Hydrate your heart the moment you wake up. Activate your blood flow with gentle movement. Feed your muscles before they start breaking themselves down. Loosen your joints before they tighten up. And wake your brain before the fog takes hold. That's it. These tiny actions, when done with care and timing, can add years of health to your life. Not just more years, but better years. The kind of years where you can still walk confidently, still remember names, still feel strong in your body, still enjoy being alive. You don't have to wait for a health scare to change. You don't need permission from a doctor. You just need one decision. I'm going to start my day differently, starting tomorrow. And in the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly how. The very first thing you should do before you even sit up in bed is drink water. Not coffee, not tea, not juice, just water, room temperature, with a squeeze of fresh lemon if possible. Here's why. While you're sleeping, your body loses water quietly, through your breath, through your skin. And by the time you wake up, you're already dehydrated. You might not feel it right away, but your heart does. Your blood becomes thicker. Your circulation slows down, and your brain, desperate for oxygen, starts working harder just to think clearly. That's why the early morning hours are the most dangerous for strokes and heart attacks, especially for people over 65. But one glass of water can change that. By drinking about 480 milliliters, roughly 16 ounces, of room temperature water within the first minute after waking, you help your heart pump easier. You thin your blood. You send oxygen flowing through your system. You literally give your body a better start. Why room temperature? Because cold water constricts your blood vessels. That's the last thing you want when your system is trying to wake up. Warm or room temperature water helps your blood vessels expand, improves flow, and supports your heart. And the lemon? It adds potassium, vitamin C, and natural electrolytes, supporting your arteries, lowering inflammation and waking your digestion gently. This simple habit costs nothing. It takes less than 30 seconds. And yet it's one of the most powerful things you can do to protect your heart and brain every single morning. Think of it like this. Before you even move, give your body a message that says, "I care about you." Let's start the day gently together. Tomorrow morning, try it. Place a glass of water beside your bed tonight. And when you wake up, drink it before your feet touch the floor. Your body will thank you. It will. Now that you've nourished your heart with water, it's time to gently wake up your circulation. You've been lying still all night. Gravity has pulled your blood down toward your legs, and your brain, just like your muscles, is waiting for that blood to rise again. If you stand too quickly without activating circulation, you may feel dizzy, lightheaded, or even lose balance. This is especially common after age 65, and it's a major reason why early morning falls happen so often. But there's a simple fix. A 60-second circulation reset. No equipment needed, no stress, just you beside your bed. The moment you stand up, plant your feet shoulder-width apart. 1. Raise your arms slowly over your head as you inhale deeply through your nose. Stretch up as if you're greeting the sun. 2. Lower your arms gently while exhaling through your mouth. Feel your chest open, your shoulders soften. 3. Roll your shoulders backward 5 times, then forward 5 times. This helps relax the upper back and release tension from sleep. 4. Do 10 slow heel raises. Lift your heels, hold briefly, then lower. This pumps blood from your legs back toward your heart like a natural circulatory assist. This entire sequence takes just 1 minute, but it increases blood flow to your brain by over 40%, according to researchers at Johns Hopkins. You'll feel it almost immediately. Warmer hands and feet, clearer thinking, less stiffness, more balance, and most importantly, you'll be protecting yourself from morning falls and dangerous blood pressure dips. It's not exercise. It's not a workout. It's just your body saying, "Thank you for waking me up with care." So tomorrow after your water, don't rush. Stand tall, breathe deep, move slowly, kindly, with intention, because how you take your first steps can change how the rest of your day unfolds. By now, your body is hydrated, your blood is flowing, and your mind is beginning to clear. But there's something else happening, quietly, invisibly, that most people over 65 don't realize. Your body is starting to look for fuel, and if it doesn't get it quickly enough, it turns to the easiest source of energy it can find, your muscles. This is why the timing of your first meal matters just as much as what you eat. According to the National Institute on Aging, between 3 a.m. and 8 a.m., muscle breakdown naturally increases in older adults. If your body doesn't receive protein during this window, it begins pulling amino acids from your muscle tissue, slowly leading to weakness, frailty, and loss of balance over time. That's why Habit #3 is so important. Eat high-quality protein within 30 minutes of waking up. It doesn't need to be complicated. Here are a few simple options. A protein shake with water or almond milk. 4, 5 egg whites and 1 whole egg. A cup of Greek yogurt mixed with a spoon of protein powder. For vegetarians, soft tofu, cottage cheese, or plant-based protein from pea or rice. Aim for 25 to 30 grams of protein. That's the amount shown to protect muscle mass and support energy for the whole day. Dr. Rebecca Fleming, a geriatric nutrition expert, found that seniors who follow this habit lose up to 64% less muscle over a 5-year period compared to those who delay breakfast. It's not about eating more, it's about eating smarter. If you've ever felt like you're eating well but still growing weaker, this could be the missing piece. By simply nourishing your muscles at the right time, you're protecting your independence, supporting your balance, and giving your body the strength it needs to live actively long into your later years. Your body has been nourished, your blood is moving, and your muscles are fueled. Now it's time to focus on something we often take for granted, your joints. After a full night of being still, your joints become stiff. Not because of age alone, but because the fluid that protects your joints, called synovial fluid, thickens during sleep. If you don't gently move your joints when you wake up, you start your day with friction instead of flow. And over time, that friction leads to wear and tear, pain, and limited mobility. But just 90 seconds of gentle movement can change everything. Start by sitting on the edge of your bed. 1. Ankle rolls. Rotate both ankles 10 times clockwise, then 10 times counterclockwise. This wakes up circulation in the feet and prepares your balance. 2. Knee circles. While seated, place your hands on your knees and make small circular motions 10 times in each direction. This lubricates the knee joints and reduces stiffness. 3. Side leans. Stand up and gently lean your upper body from side to side, 5 times per side. This engages the spine and lower back. 4. torso twists. With your feet shoulder-width apart, slowly twist your upper body to the left, then to the right. Repeat 5 times each way to gently unlock the spine. 5. Shoulder rolls. Finish with 10 slow backward shoulder rolls, releasing any tension built up during sleep. This sequence is easy, quiet, and incredibly effective. You don't need equipment, you don't need coordination, you just need consistency. Doing this daily helps prevent falls, reduce pain, improve flexibility, support better posture and energy flow. Most importantly, it helps you move through your day with ease instead of strain. Remember, stiffness isn't just about age, it's about how you start moving in the morning. So take these 90 seconds, loosen what's tight, wake up what's still, and step into your day feeling free. You've taken care of your body. Now it's time to take care of the most important organ of all, your brain. Many people believe memory loss and slower thinking are just part of aging. But neuroscience tells a different story. In fact, the first 30 minutes after you wake up are considered a golden window for brain activity. This is when your brain is most open to forming new connections. It's when you can stimulate mental clarity, sharpen focus, and protect your memory. In just 1 minute. Here's how. Once you've completed your physical habits, sit quietly, no phone, no distractions. Close your eyes, breathe slowly, and begin this mental exercise. Recall your previous day in reverse. Start with the most recent moment from yesterday evening. What did you eat for dinner? Who did you speak to? Where did you sit? Then rewind to your afternoon. What errands did you run? What did you wear? What was the weather like? Keep going back to the morning. What did you have for breakfast? What thoughts crossed your mind when you woke up? Try to visualize it all, not perfectly, just patiently. Over time you can go back 2 days, then 3. This practice strengthens something called BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. It's like fertilizer for your brain cells. It helps maintain healthy neurons, supports memory, and even slows cognitive decline. Clinically, exercises like this have been shown to delay symptoms of dementia by up to a decade. 1 minute a day, that's all it takes. You don't need puzzles, you don't need apps. You just need to gently turn your attention inward and invite your mind to stay sharp, because staying mentally young starts with simply remembering who you were yesterday. Once your body and brain are awake, there's one more gentle habit that can bring quiet joy to your morning. Connect. Not with the news, not with your to-do list, but with yourself or someone you care about. This habit isn't physical or mental, it's emotional. And for many people over 65, it's the one that makes the deepest difference. You can choose to write just 1 sentence in a journal, reflect on something you're grateful for, step outside and touch a plant, feel the morning air, or send a simple good morning message to a loved one. It's not about doing it perfectly, it's about reminding yourself that you're still present, still connected to life, still needed in someone's day. This kind of emotional grounding lowers stress, balances hormones, and brings meaning to even the quietest morning. If you live alone, this habit is especially important. It reminds your spirit that you're still part of something bigger. And if you live with family, it's a moment to pause before the noise begins. So don't skip this step. It might seem small, but it anchors everything else. It brings heart to your health. And it helps you start your day not just as a body or a mind, but as a whole human being. Let's pause here for a moment, because before we move forward, there's something important you need to hear. You will have mornings where you forget, days when you feel too tired, moments when you skip a step or do none at all. And that's okay. This isn't a contest. This isn't about perfection. This is about consistency, not rigidity. Your body is listening, not just to what you do once, but to what you keep coming back to. So if you miss a morning, or if life pulls you off track, don't beat yourself up. Don't say, I failed. Say, I'll begin again tomorrow. That's the real power of habit. Not doing it perfectly, but choosing to return gently over and over with kindness instead of guilt. Your liver, your heart, your muscles, your brain, they are all forgiving. They don't demand perfection. They just need to know you still care. So give yourself that grace. If you miss 1 glass of water, 1 stretch, 1 reflection, just come back the next day, because every time you return, you're reminding your body, I haven't given up, I'm still here, and I still believe in healing. This morning routine, these 5 simple steps, They're not just about health. They're about freedom, because real independence isn't about having everything figured out. It's about having the strength, clarity and confidence to take care of yourself on your terms. Every time you hydrate first, you protect your heart. Every time you move gently, you protect your balance. Every time you feed your muscles, you preserve your ability to walk, lift and live with ease. And when you keep your mind sharp, you hold on to the memories, decisions and identities that make life meaningful. That's what independence looks like after 65. Not living without help, but living with intention. Because the truth is, so many people fall into quiet dependence, not because of one big health crisis, but because of tiny things they didn't do. They didn't stretch, they didn't eat in time, they didn't move when their body asked them to, they didn't pause to care for their mind, and over time they began to slow, then rely, then fade. But that doesn't have to be your story. You can stay strong, focused and fully yourself for years, decades longer than you might think. And it begins not with a hospital visit, but with 5 quiet minutes at home. You don't need a dramatic change, you just need deliberate mornings. So tomorrow, when you wake up, remember this isn't just a routine, it's your daily act of protecting who you are. That's the true meaning of aging with dignity, and it's within your reach. You don't need to change your whole life. You just need to change how you begin each day. That's where everything starts. Not with big goals or impossible resolutions, but with the quiet decision to wake up with care and to treat your body like the miracle it truly is. Because you are not broken, you are not too late, and you are certainly not beyond healing. You still have so much life ahead, so much strength inside you, so many moments left to feel proud, connected and free. And sometimes the most powerful change begins not with effort, but with gentleness. A glass of water, a slow stretch, a breath, a memory, a moment of intention. These aren't small, these are everything. You deserve to feel steady in your body, sharp in your mind and alive in your spirit. Not someday, but today. So when you open your eyes tomorrow morning, let your first thought be a loving one. I get to begin again. Because you're not just waking up. You're rising into the next chapter of your life, and you're doing it with purpose. If this message spoke to you today, even in a quiet way, I invite you to do one more gentle thing. Share it, not to get attention, not to be right, but because someone you care about might be waking up tired too. They might be living in a fog they think is normal. They might be one morning away from feeling stronger, clearer and more alive. And this could be the reminder they need. So send it, forward it, or simply say, I found something that made me feel better. Maybe it will help you too. And if you'd like more peaceful, practical ways to take care of your health without pressure or perfection, please consider subscribing to this channel. We're here every week to support older adults who want to live with strength, clarity and purpose, one gentle habit at a time. Drop a comment below and let us know. Which of the 5 morning steps will you start tomorrow? We read every one, and it's how we know we're building a community that doesn't give up on living fully. Thank you for spending this time with us. You didn't just watch a video, you made space for your healing, and that matters more than you know. Tomorrow morning is waiting, and so is the next version of you. Start with 5 minutes, start with intention, and start knowing this: you're not alone.